Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a review. Today I want to talk about Sega. I mean, before we get into this, I just want to say I know I have a big pimple there, and one somewhere on my chin here. It'll go away, trust me. Hopefully. But yeah, I just want to talk about Sega. They have been doing phenomenal this year. Like, as a Sega fan, I'm eating so good. Like, let's see some of the stuff that's come out. A Yakuza game. There's gonna be a second one too. This Yakuza Infinite, well, amazing game. I'm pretty sure it's Yakuza Ishin. I'm pretty sure that was this year. I could be wrong, but that game was good. Persona 3 Reload, Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, and Metaphor Refantazio, I don't remember, all like 10 out of 10 games. And Atlas, which is under Sega, released another game this year. I forget what the name was, but he also got like, as far as I know, it's like a 90%. But that's actually crazy. That's so crazy. And they're not letting Shadow the Hedgehog fans like me sleep either. Yes, Sonic X Shadow Generations. You get the Sonic 3 movie coming out. I'm so excited for that. Sonic X Shadow Generations has had a high praise all over the place. People saying it's amazing. You got Shadow Dark Beginnings. Amazing show. It's generally some of the most beautiful animation I've seen in a show in a while. Like, that was amazing. But, like, Sega is just, like, letting us eat. And who knows what they have planned coming. Because they're already going crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, personally, I've only had good experiences here at Sega. You had Sonic. I'm a fan of Sonic, Yakuza, and Shadow Hedgehog. Or Sonic, Yakuza, and Persona, sorry. But as Persona, I'm also like Shin Megami Tensei and Refantazio. But you know what I mean. That one game. The one that people are saying is like the best RPG. Yeah, like, they're eating so good. And I think it's such a good thing too. Because for a while, a long time, Sega was not doing well. I think, like, they released Persona 4 Golden, and that was kind of it. Like, there were some Yakuza games, but they're not doing as good as they are anymore. Or as they are now. Like, every soft did a banger. I think, it's weird to say, I think Persona 5 is when Sega started, like, not Persona 5, but Persona 5 Royale specifically. That's when I noticed Sega started going, like, crazy with projects. More games, everything, and they started going so crazy. Because, like, pre-Royale was pre-2019. What do you have? Sonic Forces. The last Persona game was, like, a spin-off game for, like, Q. It was Q2, and then 5, and a dancing game. I think 5 people loved, but it wasn't nearly as, like, big as Royale. And then, I can't really remember. There's probably, like, one Yakuza game that came out. But since Royale, what do we have? We had Yakuza Like a Dragon. We had a sequel, Infinite Wealth. We had a pirate game with Majima. We got an old prequel thing. We got Persona. We had Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 3 Reload, the Metaphor, like Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, which is amazing. By the way, I've been playing it. Oh my god. Sonic. We've had Sonic Mania. I believe that's 2019 for post. But anyway, we got like a Sonic mobile game, the Dream Team. I mean, it's good. It's a mobile game. It's still really good for a mobile game. You got, like, Sonic the movies. They've been going absolutely insane with those. It's just, Sega's been on its up. And I feel like, my opinion, I think we're going to be coming to a time where Sega overtakes Nintendo eventually. Like, okay, I feel like Sega used to be like a competitor to Nintendo. They're pretty equal. Like, of course, Nintendo's always been a bit better. But now we're getting to... And then Sega just fell off. But now we're getting to a time, if you look. Sega games have been getting higher and higher scores. Like, people have been loving them more and more. While Nintendo's just being hated more and more. Like, people are starting to despise Nintendo while loving... loving Sega. Because Sega is just... They're a fun company. They do fun things. They have, like, these cool collaborations. Like, they have the Sonic place in I want to visit. I was like 2 hours away when I was with my sister. But the Sonic Cafe, there's a Sonic Symphony. Oh, I dropped my sandal that was on my foot. Um, they had like all these collaboration stuff. Persona Boba Shop, and then you look at Nintendo. I can't tell you the last collaboration. I'm not gonna lie. I literally can't. The only one that I think the only one that unironically comes to mind when I think Nintendo collaboration recently is like years ago. It's the Mario and Sonic cereal. Like Nintendo has been not doing so well. It doesn't help with like Game Freak state right now, Pokemon Company, especially after Game Freaky leaks. I mean, Game Freak's been getting better. I feel like they've been slowly starting to get better. They seem to like up their game a bit. But like think of it, we don't have a lot of Mario releases coming out. I mean, the ones that are good, but I feel like if I go on the internet, the Nintendo games people talk about are like Zelda, sometimes Mario's, Pokemon, like maybe Kirby, and Smash Bros. A lot. Like, you don't hear that much about a lot of our Nintendo games, I'm not gonna lie. But I unironically hear more about Sonic, Persona, and Yakuza than I do any Nintendo game. Like, it's actually insane. Anyway, that's my video. My Sega glazing. The premium Sega glazing that you got here today. I want to thank you for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, notification bell. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.